you done, don't be claiming that shit, you ain't one of the one. Nigga be thinking it's over, ain't watching your shoulder, little nigga, don't think that you won. Nigga ain't signing no label, we building a table, little nigga, I already won. How many sticks and K's of drums, you living like that while you having that gun? Nigga, you ain't had to ask for shit when we went on that lick and it what it was. Nigga, you know your ass a bitch, ain't no point in you thinking that you was a thug. I come through the six, they showing me love. 2 guns in this bitch and I'm throwing it up. Acting it bitch and I'm pouring it up. She sucking that dick, don't you show it up. Throwing it back like you love the kid. Bitch, I ain't stupid, you giving it up. My nigga who can't, I'm living it up. I'm sipping it drink, keep filling it up. Can't sign that nigga, he ain't offer enough. Got no 2 cents, put that shit in my cup. Young nigga tatted, they running and scattered. They shoot automatics, I swear I'ma have it. Riding through traffic, we one of the baddest. My mama can't stand it.
I've been a little savage.
When they say that I'm just like my daddy, that nigga ain't me, I can't
you for the first one in the bitch.
I lost my little brother, my heart turned to ash.
How many sticks and K's of drums?
Smoking it weed and killing my mom. How many licks and plays you done, don't be claiming that shit, you ain't one of the one. Nigga be thinking it's over, ain't watching your shoulder, little nigga, don't think that you won. Nigga ain't signing no label, we building a table, little nigga, I already won. How many sticks and K's and drums? You living like that while you having that gun? Nigga, you ain't had to ask for shit when we went on that lick and it what it was. Nigga, you know your ass a bitch, ain't no point in you thinking that you was a thug. I come through the six, they showing me love. 2 guns in this bitch and I'm throwing it up.
Let's go.
How many sticks and K's and drums? I'm smoking that weed and killing my lung. How many licks and plays you done? Don't be claiming that shit, you ain't one of the one. Nigga be thinking it's over, ain't watching your shoulder, little nigga, don't think that you won. Nigga ain't signing no label, we building a table, little nigga, I already won. How many sticks and K's and drums? You living like that while you having that gun? Nigga, you ain't had to ask for shit when we went on that lick and it what it was. Nigga, you know your ass a bitch, ain't no point in you thinking that you was a thug. I come through the six, they showing me love. 2 guns in this bitch and I'm throwing it up.
Taking it bit and I'm throwing it up. Chat, we live, y'all. We live, man. We live, chat. Let's go. How y'all boys feeling today, man? I hope y'all boys feeling good. Cause I'm not gonna lie, it's finna be a W stream today, man. Kind of a short stream, but a W stream today, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all day went today? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I had to get my rest. I had to shake back from the sleep stream. We was lit, y'all. We was lit, chat. W know the game. W know the game. W know the game. We live, y'all. Come up, join up the stream, y'all. We live. W know the game. We finna get into that new YB song. Y'all know we finna get into it, chat. Y'all know we finna get into it. We finna get into it. Y'all know we finna get into that new YB, man. Shout out to the Know the Game, man. I appreciate my man. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the stream. WU Port, Sam, football, 39. Long live Design. Goalie, what's up, gang? Dripski, how you feeling tonight? What's up, chat? How y'all boys going? How y'all boys doing? I'm not gonna lie. New YB today? New YB? That nigga was standing on. Look, I seen that nigga go on Instagram live. I seen YB go on live. I said, oh, this nigga finna drop. This nigga finna drop. Let's pull this up, chat. Let's pull this up. I know y'all heard the song already. I know y'all heard it. I know y'all heard the song, chat. Y'all niggas be standing on business. I know y'all heard the song already. I know y'all heard it, chat. Like, come on. I know y'all heard the song, man. Let's go ahead and type them in, man. We for sure could do some Cali reactions today. Tough. Alright, chat. I done moved y'all over here too, chat. I'm gonna move the chat to this side of the screen. Alright, chat. All right, we finna go ahead and get straight into this new song by that boy NBA Youngboy. Let me know how y'all feeling about it right now in the chat, y'all. And make sure y'all sub up to the channel because we on the road to 20K subs, gang. And we finna get that real quick, man. I'm telling you, want to join the family, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, make sure y'all smash that like button. We finna go ahead and get straight into it. That boy still dropping music before the album. This song is called Catch 'Em. Oh shit. Finna catch a nigga? Catch 'em or caught 'em? Type shit. Okay, twin.
This a dipper. Holla, holla. This top, baby.
Okay.
Holla.
Don't be
We be
fixed.
spending us.
Okay.
Whole fucking trade. Gangsta shit. Don't come around, you ain't gangsta, bitch. Catch your out, we gon' paint the bitch. Rippin' back to back,
He got a little dump with him.
Put that pussy on her teeth. Bow, 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 bow. Leave that pussy in the street, stand around and be a crowd. I need that shit that made me pop. I need that shit that made me wop. I need that shit that made me get straight out my top. Yeah, I'm in this bitch, she cut on wop. Don't make no sense but for the bar. It's barely no shit for the night. I told her hold her head. If you come through once you get done, I'll be that pussy. I ain't fucking with your head tonight if you been drinking, girl. I keep that blick on side my waist.
You ain't gonna fuck with her if she been drinking, twin. So you don't like when she be a little too out of it.
I ain't fucking with your head tonight if you been drinking, girl. I keep that blick on side my waist when I so nice in jail. Got music playing and I got all the hoes up in here. Bye, bye, bye. I got shorty bouncing ass for them boy. I got shorty throwing that ass on my score. Plenty money in this bitch, I got it raw. He think he here, then we gon' send his ass to God. And we gon' jig all night. We gon' party
W fits.
all night. Gonna get loaded all night. Gonna be drinking all night. Look, she won't pop that pussy for me. She want me to eat a cup. She want ride up in my Lambo. She don't wanna have the roof. Pussy ass nigga, all that looking like I just won't shoot it. Pussy boy, bow, bow. Think I told it in the crowd that my young ain't going dumb. Pistol P make it twitch. Baby Joe, make sure you done. All these guns round this bitch.
That one thing we do know, that Baby Joe gonna make sure a nigga done. Okay?
Going dumb, Pistol P make it twitch. Baby Joe, make sure you're done. All these guns round this bitch. All I know is red rum. All this money around this bitch. I just know the
How y'all feeling about this so far? I fuck with the beat.
I mean, so when shoot that stick at trio, kick nigga motherfucker out where you from. Nigga, I'm with 6 and I'm out the north. You know exactly how I come. Bullets flying back to back, bang bang, knock this up. Make sure you hit him in his hat. Bow bow, that's a dime. Gangsta shit. Don't come around, you ain't gangsta, bitch. Catch your out, we gon' paint the bitch. Rippin' back to back, SRC. Put that pussy on her teeth. Bow, 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 bow. Leave that pussy in the street, stand around and
say
build.
help on his chest, bro. I can't get over that, bro. What the fuck?
That pussy on her
shit crazy.
teeth. Bow, 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 bow. Leave that pussy in the street, stand around and build. I got shorty bouncing ass for them boy. I got shorty throwing that ass on my score.
Oh, shit.
Plenty money in this
He
bitch,
said,
I got
shawty throwing ass for young boy.
He think he here, then we gon'
acid done caught up with him, didn't it? I don't really hear it in him.
send his ass to God.
You gotta go back. Get that accent back. This a little jig song though, y'all. Like this song that make you wanna jig to it. Type shit. Like, don't it make y'all wanna do a little about one of the YB dances? He sliding for sure. Username Jay, how you feeling tonight? What's up, chat? What the fuck? He talked about true bleeder. Who's that? But nah, this is a good little song from YB. No cap. It's alright. Let me hear it one more time so I can listen to the bars more. The beat got me for sure. The beat got me.
This a dipper. Holla, holla. This top, baby. Holla. We be spending us. Whole fucking trade. Gangsta shit. Don't come around, you ain't gangsta, bitch. Catch your out, we gon' paint the bitch. Rippin' back to back, SRC. Put that pussy on her teeth. Bow, 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 bow. Leave that pussy in the street, stand around and be a crowd. I need that shit that made me pop. I need that shit that made me wop. I need that shit that made me get straight out my top. Yeah, I'm in this bitch, she cut on wop. Don't make no sense but for the bar. It's barely no shit for the night. I told her hold her head. If you come through once you get done, I'll be that pussy. I ain't fucking with your head tonight if you been drinking, girl. I keep that blick on side my waist when
Like,
I so
nigga,
nice in jail. Got music
You
playing.
know it don't matter if she drunk or not. You still gonna fuck with her. Stop capping to it.
And I got all the hoes up in here, bye bye. I got shorty bouncing ass for them boy. I got shorty throwing that ass on my score. Plenty money in this bitch, I got that rod. He think he here, then we gon' send his ass to God. And we gon' jig all night. We gon' party all night.
Yeah, this a G song. This a G song.
Gonna be drinking all night.
He turned up in
She
the
won't pop
moment.
that pussy for me. She want me to eat a cook. She won't ride up in my Lambo. She don't wanna have the roof. Pussy ass nigga, all that eat a cook. She won't ride all night. Look, she won't pop that pussy for me. She want me to eat a cook. She won't ride.
Is you gonna do it though, twin? Is you gonna eat? She popping that motherfucker. So she just wanna know, is you gonna twin type shit.
In my Lambo, she don't wanna have the roof. Pussy ass nigga, all that looking like I just won't shoot it.
Oh, he said, pussy ass nigga, all that looking like I just won't shoot it.
Boy, bow, bow. That my young ain't going dumb. Pistol P make you twitch. Baby Joe, make sure you're done. All these guns round this bitch. All I know is red rum. All this money around this bitch. I just know to buy me something. We'll shoot that stick at tree and kick nigga motherfucker about where you from.
Let's
with
move.
6 and I'm out the north, you know exactly how I come. Bullets flying back to back. Bang, bang, knock this up. Make sure you hit him in his hat. Bow, bow, that's a dime. Gangsta shit. Don't come around, you ain't gangsta, bitch. Catch your out, we gon' paint the bitch. Wearing back to back SRC. Put that pussy on her teeth. Bow, 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 bow.
I ain't gonna
Leave
lie.
that pussy in the street, standing around him.
I wonder what YB said about that 20 versus Lil Dump.
Shorty bouncing ass for them boy. I got shorty throwing that ass on my score. Plenty money in this bitch, I got that rod. He think he here, then we gon' send his ass to God.
Yeah, this like a more like jigging song type shit. But it's good, chat. I fuck with it. It's a good song. Like, it's a nice little vibe. I feel like the lyrics will grow on me more, but I'm more so you feel me? But shit, this was a dopey from YB, man. I ain't gonna lie. Keep on dropping the music. We waiting on the album. You know I'm gonna be ready to the album. But keep on dropping that new shit, man. I appreciate the love so much. Make sure y'all sub. First of all, what y'all rating that song 1 through 10? Cause I'll probably give it. Y'all can't even count. Like, the beat was hard. Y'all can't act like it ain't have y'all shaking y'all head just a little bit. So I'm probably gonna react it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna rate it. I gotta hear it one more time for real to really. I gotta hear the lyrics again one more time. But I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. I think 7.5 is fair. Like, if I run that bit back 2 more times, it might be like, you feel me, 8 out of 10. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, gang. Go ahead and sub over there. I have it, cause we finna hit 20K. And I'm finna get that real quick. I'm telling you, I'm gonna join the family. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. No, the stream got suspended on YouTube. Alright, chat. We finna get back into it. Alright, chat. We finna get back into it, chat. We got I ain't gonna lie, we got a lot of, low-key, a lot of shit to react to today. I got a lot of stuff written down, man. We gotta get into it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we do got a lot of shit, chat. Do I be standing on business? Stand on business? Stand on business? Do I be standing on business? That nigga standing on it, ain't it? Tell us more. Oh shit, YouTube done updated them. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Oh yeah, we could do that. Nah, fuck that shit. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, that shit stuck in my head, chat. That YB song. That song stuck in my head. That YB song stuck in my head. That's how you know it's a good song, then. And that I really liked it type shit. Twitch chat, what's up? How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all boys feeling? Bum 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 bum. Alright, chat. Everybody new joining up to the stream. How y'all feeling, gang? We back at it. We back. Yeah, that shit was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. That song was good. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Let's react to this now. Alright, chat. We finna get into it. Where the Whoppy snippet at? Did you send it to me? I think that's it. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. We finna go ahead and get straight into this new YB snippet, man. That boy said he back dropping back to back. So shit, twin, I ain't mad at you. I ain't even mad at you, twin. Pop your shit. Let's get into it. That's like a new chain. Yo, he got the... Hold on, chat. Can y'all see this good? This nigga got the 38 baby little monkey thing all around it. Then that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Let's do it, bitch, I got them birds. Mama come from first and third. Cat and beef and line, I swear.
Oh yeah, he in that green one. Look, he in the y'all. That green inside is tough. Like, it's going with the fit, man.
You and me until I get chasing mountain, baby. Get that money. I'm talking about having nothing left from
no. They tripping.
I pop this and this vibe back too.
Not Minecraft fit.
I'ma end up just with a symphony. Pussy nigga stay out my business. This be shit and I got ears and I see flies inside that kitchen. Check every note on the car, you with same ring. Oh, I got demons. I don't have nothing. It's gonna be a killer.
Okay.
I ain't about no Spanish. Talk that shit, nigga, baby. You with it. Had a young nigga talk about no talk speed, bitch. I'm in the A to the ship, I say that live my bitch. I'm trying to flood all my bitches. Listen, every year I can't wait to get it. Stupid ass, hey, shout out your stupid ass bitch. You better start lying on me, man. Hey, you really money plotting, bitch. I ain't did it. Hell, stop playing.
Yo.
Fuck wrong with you.
Who money plotting? Oh shit, twin.
Let's do it, bitch, I got them birds. Mama come from first and third. Cat and beef, I swear.
Oh yeah, that's my dudes. His mama, yeah, that's my dudes for sure. Okay, he was just saying he don't talk to his mama. Now you feel me? They good on good terms. That's what I like to see right here. And this snippet sounds like it's gonna be good.
Me until I care, then they chasing money, baby, get that money. And I'm talking about having another life from now. Put a problem.
It seems like some little vibe shit,
I pop this and this vibe back too. I'ma end that note just with a symphony. Pussy niggas stay out my business.
Now that changed too, man.
Like you flies inside that kitchen. Check every note on the car, you with same ring. Oh, I gotta give me I don't have nothing. It's gonna be a killer. They pussy and I ain't about no Spanish. Talk that shit, nigga, baby, you with it. Have young niggas talk about no talk speeding.
Bro, I like when YB do that little melody rap, like in his music, the melody, and then he rap. You feel me? That shit fire, bro. I feel like niggas should do that instead of just straight hardcore aggressive rapping. They gotta put some type of melody in it, and that's what YB do, bro.
I'm to the ship, I say that live my business. I'm trying to flood all my bitches. Listen, every year can't wait to get it. Stupid ass, hey, shout out your stupid ass bitch. You better start lying on me, man. I know, hey, you really money plotting, bitch. I ain't dead.
He said, "Shawty man." Well, like who he talking about?
The hell, stop playing. Fuck wrong with you.
That nigga ain't playing. You know when this nigga go live and talking about somebody, they really did something to him, okay? Like, no cap. Let me know how y'all feeling about this chat. I ain't gonna lie, this snippet sound straight. I'm ready for him to go ahead and drop. I'm ready for him to go ahead and drop the album, man. I'm ready for the album, but I'm willing to, you feel me? Go ahead and drop some extra singles. Go ahead and drop some songs for us, twin. We know you good for it. We know you good for the consistency, man. So I'm looking forward to it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. W19K. W19K. Make sure y'all sub up if y'all haven't. Y'all smash that like button. I appreciate y'all, gang. Bro, chat, now we gotta get into this situation with Diddy, bro. Like, we gotta get into this situation with Diddy, bro. We gotta get into this situation with Diddy, bro. This nigga Diddy done left. Like, I think Academics live with it. I think he explaining the whole shit on YouTube. Let me see, chat. Alright, this gotta be it. Alright, chat, we gotta get into this, man.
I decided to partner with Hero to try and test their newest products.
Hero's Mighty Pack for Tired Eyes.
And Bright Eyes Illumine.
Was paying for it. Okay? For
Really?
Yeah, this is a fact. You know, this is a fact.
She was cheating on Diddy? No way.
She was fucking the trainer, bro. That ain't no motherfucking mystery.
Different buildings.
Even now, look.
How long this nigga been on
There.
live?
Keefy D's are.
God damn.
We're not done. We're not done, people. It's a long. Again, remember, I want to know why is Future beefing with Drake? What's the thing? I've heard about the whole thing of nigga while
Let's get into the Diddy
or not that
stuff.
he
YouTube
is
OG, I love
likely
the
in
come up,
custody
man.
if he
Congrats
is
to you,
involved in this. But again, we are hearing that this is involving P. Diddy and sex trafficking charges. To what extent or with what
All right, y'all. It done got serious with Diddy, bro. Like, I can't make this up. It done got serious. He done fled the country. He done went to an island, chat, that the U.S. parties is not allowed to enter. They can't touch on that motherfucking soil. Like, what? It done got serious, and it done got deep. You feel me? So let's just watch it. Make sure I sub over here. I haven't got. This is crazy. This is wild. Not gonna lie.
details we don't yet know, but of course we will be on top of this.
Chat, we're gonna stay on top of this, but here's the thing: when the police execute a search warrant, I'm speaking from experience because they've executed this shit in my house. Is either two things. One, they feel like the evidence for them to charge you is in the place that they're executing the search warrant. It's the only way they get it. It's the only way they get it. I'm about to even hit my nigga Myron too. You know, he was a former Fed. Remember I told you about they executed a search warrant at my place because a woman said, oh, so-and-so happened, and I know it's on video because he got cameras everywhere. He won't give me the video. They came in, got the video, came in by force, got the video. The video actually showed that was a lie. You get what I'm saying? But they had to go get the video, and they did it via search warrant, so there's no charges. However, there's another way. We've seen this with Keefe D. You go in with the search warrant
That nigga be yapping
to
though,
get all
y'all.
footage, computers, cell phones. They're coming in for all type of electronic communication to make sure that they could preserve whatever evidence. And I have to believe, and this is just my personal opinion, I have to believe that this isn't the only thing they need to make their case. They either have cooperating witnesses, right? They have other things that could tie Diddy to some charges that you got to remember. This they're probably spending $100,000.
This shit crazy.
Right? They're not just doing this like
Meek was in there with Diddy.
Hopefully we find the video of you doing some weird shit. No, they're not doing that for that. They're doing this to say if there's additional information, I would think because it's the feds. The feds don't play around. Okay, let me unmute. I know you want to hear me. Let's hear this for now. I'm gonna be here all day, people. God damn it, this shit broke while we on.
Get the all clear to allow them inside while these officers that we see.
Chat, when I say 100K, to mobilize this, look at this truck right here. Everybody, there's going to be 100 task force people involved in this. It's not only happening in this is the Miami home, but it's also happening in Homely Hills, which is in LA. They raided 2 houses same time, coordinated the feds. They're going to be taking control of the property for hours, maybe a day or two, searching it. It's that big. You're going to have people around the perimeter, people canvassing for shit. You're going to have detectives who are going to be fucking interviewing people. You're going to have so much stuff going on. This is the $100,000 operation. Come on, like, this is not a small thing, right? Again, I could imagine wherever Diddy was going on a plane, once he boarded that particular private jet, when that jet lands, remember, they're already at his house. They're going to greet him. So the feds are going to greet him there and probably detain him and let him know, hey, you're the subject. Hey, we served a search warrant at your houses. You're the subject of an investigation. We would like to speak to you, but you don't have to speak to us, which obviously Diddy wouldn't speak to them. Diddy would probably immediately
this is crazy,
get his
bro.
lawyers to start engaging with the police officers.
Right.
Now they're engaging with the, remember, this is the feds, the highest level. You're engaging with the feds not knowing if there's charges. You're engaging with the feds not knowing if already they have enough to charge you or what particular situation. Keep in mind, like, you know, unlike the Andrew Tate stuff, we don't even know what's going on with Andrew Tate. When it comes to, like, in America, they got to let you know what the fuck is going on. So, you know what I mean? It's not one of the hazy situations you don't know. So, again, I would imagine that the police have been working with people over time along the way And this is some crazy shit. But anyway, let me keep going.
Go later on. And I don't believe the word arrested has been used out here as of yet. But again, still very active situation. And of course, that is a huge house. And they've got a lot of rooms to clear before they allow those investigators in.
Yeah, we talk about the process of bringing this many law enforcement officials to the scene to have a raid like this and conduct a raid and make entry into a Holmby Hills mansion that's owned by a prominent celebrity and their business. So clearly, this is something that doesn't happen just overnight. Law enforcement officials do have to have their evidence ready. They have to make sure every T is crossed in order to make entry into a home like this for an investigation. So when we talk about and see these kinds of raids happen or having them be conducted, it kind of shows that they do have enough evidence that their investigation is to a certain point where they have made a search warrant and they've gotten all of the evidence they need to have a search warrant, that they have to establish that a crime was...
Yo, chat, no bullshit. And this is not a joking situation. This is as serious as it could get. I just want to ask y'all a legitimate question. I want everybody
4 times on Twitter.
What are y'all how are y'all gonna feel if the feds come out with 15 matching?
Bro, y'all, let's just put the math. Let's just go ahead and say it, bro. Benji, you say that boy Diddy went on vacation before he go in. Listen, this how I feel about it, bro. I feel like this nigga knew that they was gonna have a search warrant. Like I think he got inside people that told him they got a search warrant on you. They raiding your house tomorrow or some shit. That's why that nigga got on that jet and got the fuck on. Think about it. How would he know on this specific timing, this specific day, chat, that they was gonna raid him? You feel me? Think about that. Everybody there but him. He on a private jet, gone. Somewhere where they can't get him. Y'all telling me that he didn't know about this? It's just a location he went to, bro, on an island where they can't even, like, come get him type shit. That's how I feel like he probably had somebody on the inside that told him, like, hey, bro, they raiding you tomorrow. Like, hire people type shit. Shit done got serious. Goddamn. Shit done got serious, chat. Like, this shit deep.
Outfits for Diddy and Meek.
God
what are y'all gonna feel? How would you feel when the feds come out with 15 matching outfits where they're twinning? Serious.
Time to make sure that they have enough evidence to be able to conduct a raid like this, especially with so many law enforcement agencies involved, investigators involved, and
This made me want to troll Meek even more. Now that I know the feds is over here running up in niggas' cribs,
people, this is going to be...
I want to beg Meek to come piss on my crib. Pause. No Diddy.
Again, we don't know what they're looking for. We don't know what the...
I could turn them on them. Turn the feds on him.
Assume that it is part of a sex trafficking investigation. Those are multiple lawsuits that Sean Combs have been facing this year alone. Allegations that he denies. But clearly, this could be all part of the process here. But again, law enforcement does just not go in willy-nilly into a home and conduct a raid like this unless they get the necessary evidence they need to get that search warrant.
To put it in perspective, again, I'm using personal experience. Again, this is on a state level. When they served a search warrant at my house, it was actually because I sent a text. So the girl in question showed the police her phone, and she gives them her story. Basically, when they look at the text messages, the girl says, hey, I want to look at the videotape of what happened. And I said literally to her, man, I ain't finna keep watching this shit of you getting fucked by my niggas. You feel me? That was a defiant, I'm not going to give you evidence of what could have been a crime. Do you get what I'm saying? That allowed them to go to a judge saying, hey, listen, this person has clearly, they're admitting that they have the evidence. They're not gonna turn it over.
On the way.
We don't want them to
Big
destroy
19.
it. Give us the fucking stamp to go get it through a search warrant. We're gonna show up, go get that bitch, and figure it out. That's what they did. You get what I'm saying?
Still very active on scene, just more and more vehicles showing up. This is largely, most of the law enforcement officers here, Sandra, are, of course, the Department of Homeland Security, and then we also have LASD and LAPD here as well. So as soon as I can get anything official.
I'm trying to get Myron on the phone. I called him. I texted him. So DHS, which is Department of Homeland Security, Myron worked for. So the federal, the federal government is broken down into many different branches. You have the FBI, you have DEA, you have ATF, you have CIA, you have all these other places. But the Department of Homeland Security, which usually works in line with a bunch of other federal agencies, I'm wondering why would Homeland Security care about sex trafficking, especially if it's domestic? I would think Homeland Security would be concerned with things that could be quasi, beyond the domestic borders. Why would they care that Diddy's having freak-offs? You feel what I'm saying?
That Markel situation
this wasn't
crazy
just an accusation, and they came and
you never know
knocked
the
down
story
the doors
right,
and
though.
started tearing up the house. This was something that's an ongoing investigation. Lawyers, attorneys, and district attorneys, they all have to sign off on this. They have to look this over. Judges have to make that decision as well, and nobody wants to be on the end of a wrongful seizure. So of course they needed to show evidence that there is a reason for this type of force and for these officers to make their way into this.
Chat, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. This whole time I was hesitant in just saying what clearly was being obvious and being in front of us. Diddy's done. Diddy's a wrap. It's over. It's over. It's over. This whole time, because Diddy Illuminati. Diddy done did a lot. What y'all hearing niggas say now, I've heard 20 times worse. So I'm like, just a couple hoes that got fucked who get mad, like, he gonna pay some money out, he gonna be good. Hearing this, Diddy's done. I don't know who Diddy pissed off, but he's done. Over. The feds is on you, it's over. Over. Why? Just because I believe that he's been such a high target.
That's crazy.
They have been sitting there on him, and they have been trying to get evidence and working on this for a long time. And at this point where now it's public that the feds are involved, we're
hope
at
he
the final
get a bail,
stages.
man.
This is the last stand. Diddy knows what's going on. You got to remember, Diddy has tens of millions of dollars of lawyers on retainers. They're crushing everybody. It's over. I ain't gonna lie to you. And what I mean by it's over, I'm not saying he's going to jail. I'm saying it's over as in no one will ever look at Diddy the same again. Because the feds raiding you for human trafficking or sex trafficking, it will always be, there's no way to really prove your innocence after this. People will always have you now in the R. Kelly category. And once they have you there, it's not that, some people have certain accusations and, okay, that was a one-off. This is a serial type of thing. Now it's over.
Situation for Sean Combs. So at any rate, it's still very ongoing,
reaction,
very preliminary. But again, we do see a large force out there, which like you're trying to say, or what I believe you did say, is that this is a warranted search. And of course, they are here and they are definitely looking for specific pieces of information. What they are, we don't know. We may never know. But right now, that search is definitely ongoing.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, we've covered so many of these different types of raids. Obviously, not always at a celebrity mansion like this in Holmby Hills, but clearly sometimes you see them having to forcefully enter a property and seize evidence, and it doesn't always go so smoothly. And it was, in fact, very smooth the way they gained entry into this property. And after they figured out that side entrance, they were able to make entry. But it's not like they show in the movies, as you mentioned, Stu, right? They weren't battering down doors and destroying property. Because it's a mansion. This is very methodical, and in terms of many stories we've covered like this, it was a very easy entry, and they were able to access the property and get on site. So clearly, they're ready for anything. Whatever they're going to be met with, you don't know, and that is why they make sure that they are safe in numbers, that they're armored, and that is why you see such a big force out there, because you never know what kind of emotion you're going to
that investigation, they basically helped each other out, right? Be like, oh, I already was investigating this guy for this, and I found this information. Here's why I say this. So it's the feds, right? We all know the big situation that has happened, correct? Keefe D is already locked up for Tupac's murder. I know we all have been talking about it, but everybody says, oh, Diddy will never get caught, right? I'm not saying he was involved, and I'm not trying to make any assumptions. I think the feds are in there looking for every and anything. They've been looking to see if bitches been getting fucked on some sex trafficking shit, if Diddy has any type of ties to maybe other crimes that, has just
trying to get him, though.
About,
the feds trying to get him for sure.
That Pac situation. Oh shit, let's say if we can find a ledger with him giving money to maybe some Southside Crips who may have done the shit. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. And I'm gonna tell you what I believe is going to happen going forward. We're going to get complete silence as Diddy's going to lock in with his lawyers. He's going to lock in with at least 50 lawyers right now.
He better.
It's lawyer time.
This shit done got big.
And we won't hear nothing for maybe a few months. Then we're going to hear indictments.
This shit done got real.
Because what's going to happen is that usually this follows up with
this shit done got real, chat.
Okay, cool.
Real quick.
We've gotten all the evidence, including the ultimate, raiding his house physically and grabbing shit or taking stuff and analyzing whatever. Could we get an indictment on this person? And I think that's the moment we're going to hear everything happen. So don't think we're going to hear like, Diddy's charged by tomorrow. No, you're going to hear a period of silence. Diddy's going to lock in with his lawyers. Everybody around him has got to go. No more promotional items. No more pictures with the fam. It's bunker downtown time. Let's try to figure out what this is. And they're going to try to grand jury whatever this is and try to charge him. 100%. Watch.
For him, he may be in New York, as Haley was mentioning on the ground there. But clearly, this was, in all, a very peaceful raid as they made entry. And right now, as they are making their way in and out of the property as they conduct their search. But a search that is just beginning, as you see those suits, the investigators taking their time, making sure everything is done properly and methodically in terms of what they're looking for at this point. Again, we have a lot of questions that we just don't know the answers to at this point. We do have someone on the line right now, Hal Kemper. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you can make light of what we're looking at in terms of Homeland Security making entry into the Holmby Hills mansion of Sean Combs.
Sandra, this is a Homeland Security investigations that appears to be on site. What they're probably looking for is, well, I should say in general, they look at human trafficking and sex trafficking being a component of that. And of course, there's been some rather big civil suit stuff that's taken place, but also the New York case where the statute of limitations basically had been rescinded, allowing them to look back many years in this case. Part of it was there have been allegations that he was drugging young women,
50 lawyers.
so that there was, which certainly implies that it was rape that had taken place at some point. But I think what HSI is probably looking at is the interstate aspects of it. If there was any online activity that could have taken place, and that's usually where HSI.
Clearly, interstate activity. Diddy has multiple houses. He flew people along the way. Remember that girl that claimed she was 17 or 18? Keep in mind, there's no statute of limitations on sexual assault, right? So if you did it and evidence comes up 29 years later, they will charge you, okay? And especially if you're someone who's an attractive person to get in terms of your P. Diddy. They want to parade you around like how they did motherfucking R. Kelly. They're going to do it. Here's the thing. Remember what that girl said? We're going to just Google it real quick. 17-year-old Diddy said that Diddy allegedly Harv had her, showed Diddy a picture of her. Diddy said, put her on a private jet, fly her to me, brought her to the studio, allegedly sexually assaulted her in the studio. That instantly says interstate. You brought one woman from one state to another and allegedly assaulted her. Now, we don't know if this is true. I want to be very fair to Diddy because I know he's going through a lot, and I do not want to pile on, especially when I don't.
W19K?
If that's what it is, the feds are within their right to investigate this and charge this as they would see fit, because that fits a federal statute. You have taken one person from one state, brought them to another state, and you have done, and you did that with the pretense of doing an illegal activity, especially sexual, and I don't know if they'll get into underage stuff. Again, what's also gonna be big here is that what we saw, for example, the Little Rod lawsuit, which I have read through and through, is complete bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Maybe there's some half truths in it, but the majority of it is something that you could tell is a disgruntled producer trying to get some bread from Diddy. What we're gonna see, what's gonna happen with the feds involved, there can't be no. You remember Lil Rod said there was underage woman at a party, and then the woman came out like, no, we're overage. What the fuck are you talking about? We're old as hell. That can't happen with the feds. The feds got to come with the shit. So whatever we're going to see with the feds, they have to have proof that they believe is beyond a reasonable doubt that could be proved.
They got to have hardcore evidence to raid this nigga house.
With
basically
12 jurors,
no cap.
A jury of
you have
Sean
to give
Combs'
it,
peers,
you have to
Diddy
give evidence, some type of evidence to a judge for the judge to clear on a raid, to get a warrant to raid someone's house. You have to, chat. So they have to have some type of evidence on this man to raid his house. Some type of hardcore for the judge to be like, oh, really? Raid him. And then this Homeland Security raiding. Not really the goddamn, like, what the hell? That shit crazy, twin. God damn. This Diddy shit done got deep, bruh.
Love, whatever you want to call him, they would probably agree. Otherwise, and if they can't find that probable cause, I
wonder what his kids thinking, because they don't put him in handcuffs or some more shit,
grand jury, because this got to be grand jury, no matter what. So grand jury has to, look at this, and they got to make a ruling, right? So they're going to look at the evidence, and they're going to be like, oh, this is evidence, blah, blah. By the way, keep in mind, a grand jury, just to kind of, for people who might not know, a grand jury in usually most states, but specifically for some charges, have to be the ones, right? There's two ways to do it. You could, what's the other way to get an indictment, especially a felony indictment? If it's not grand jury, it's I think the judge, like a judge would just make the determination, but you have to submit it to a judge. The most popular one is a grand jury. It's usually more than 12 people. It's about like 24 people. They all look at it. They look at multiple cases per day. They usually convene for like 2 to 3 months, and they vote quickly. Like, all right, chat. Usually the
reaction finna drop in 1 minute
because it's a secret proceeding. So, for example, and
I'm dropping 1 minute, chat.
I'm kind of always honest about like what I got. Remember, someone with Shorty, that shit got grand jury, like because
especially. What they're probably looking at are the two residences, one in New York, one in Los Angeles. And I haven't seen the documentation, but if it doesn't name Sean Combs by name, it's probably because there's been allegations that criminal activity had taken place tied to sex trafficking at these locations. So what they're doing is they're looking at the locations themselves and investigating them as potential crime scenes. And of course, with that, I'm sure the scope is such that they can look just about anywhere, gather up any materials. They're probably gathering up any electronic materials. They're probably doing things like imaging the place, taking a lot of pictures and stuff that may be used later. Could be in reference to what witnesses say on the stand, that they may look at various pictures of the locations themselves to help refresh their memory. While they're talking about various activities that may have taken place or alleged to have taken place. So there's a lot of reasons why they might not focus on him per se. Also, there's another thing too, is he runs a fairly large organization. The fact that they don't name him might mean that they're looking at other activities that could have taken place within his immediate, entourage or his organization that involve these properties. So one can't rule out anything at this point because we don't know a lot.
Sure, and obviously this is just their statement to the press at this point. So what the actual legal documents say and what the statement they gave us is very, very different, let's be clear. So we're sometimes, not privy to all of those details and information until it becomes available at a later date. But you were mentioning the whole search process. We are seeing so many law enforcement officials, investigators, and this is basically 3 properties on this entire, or 3 homes, I should say, buildings on this entire property in Holmby Hills we're talking about. How long is it going to take for them to go through it? Do they have a time limit? I mean, essentially, some people are going to come back into the home, right, at some point. So how does that all play out?
I'm sure if you were to ask them, they'd say it's going to take as long as it takes.
Yeah.
These are huge properties. You can imagine looking through one home takes a lot of time, but when you have 3 very large buildings with a lot of different rooms, various differerent levels on those homes.
Probably got all different types
also,
of
they're going to be looking at every nook and cranny. They'll be looking anything that's subsurface in the home. They'll be looking in basically everywhere they can. They could be using a variety of sensor systems to find out if there's any hidden compartments, safes, things like that, and walls that aren't readily apparent. There could be a lot of different things they're looking for, and they may have dogs there too, looking for various different things as well. But they're probably looking for more where stuff may be held. I would imagine with that, and of course anything tied to any of the allegations. We don't know. But certainly the fact that they're there indicates that they probably had,
Now,
they
let
got
me just
something.
say this. By the way,
The fact
again,
that they dare chat, they have some type of evidence on this man.
Based on how much I've heard how meticulous the feds moved, it's probably even likely that this search warrant was not only based on information that they might find something, they might have even had a tip, be like, yo, there's a secret place where they keep all the tape recordings of all the years of blah, blah, blah. You never know. Keep in mind, when it came to Trump, there was a tip given to, and no Diddy on the tip, but there was a tip given to the feds that said, hey, Trump kept like documents at a certain, so people told them what they were going to find. So they're not in there like, hey, what are we looking for? Hey, what's what? They're going in there with oh, we know what we're going to find. We just need to go get it. So that might be the situation as well with this. We don't know yet. Again, we're just kind of like speculating at this point.
But we know there's a lot of interest in this story. Yet again, we have been on this now for about 45 minutes. We want to put the pictures up so you can see what is going on there overhead in the Holmby Hills section of Los Angeles. And this, from what we understand, is a multi-million-dollar mansion connected to Diddy, the music mogul, the famous rapper. And so it's not only there in Los Angeles that one of his homes that he is connected to is being raided by law enforcement, by Homeland Security investigators there, but also his home in Miami, a home that is affiliated with him as well. So if you're just joining us here, this is the top of a new hour. It's 2 o'clock here on the...
By the way, speaking of which, this is one of the reasons people speculate. This is why Russell Simmons been in Bali. This is why he been doing he been doing yoga in the sauna with Usher. He don't want to come back to the United States. Russell Simmons, you know what? Everybody be like, why he in Bali? You know why he in Bali? Because he ain't want this. You feel me? This nigga over here doing hot yoga, doing all this shit. You know what? Look at this nigga. Last thing he worried about is the feds surrounding this bitch. This nigga is in Bali. Peace out, America. I'm over here. This nigga look like the worm from motherfucking Men in Black. What the fuck? Like, I'm telling you, Diddy was just thinking that he was just gonna take that. Hell nah, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. Yo, Diddy should have realized. Cassie devious. Cassie took the bread. Who want to bet Cassie is one of the main witnesses? Who want to bet? Also, who want to bet Cassie done help the goddamn feds linked up link up with all the 50 male escorts who used to come through and pipe her out and shit like that. They got everybody. Y'all notice who never said nothing? All these escorts never said nothing. I guarantee the police don't find them. Look at this nigga right here. He's like, man, this yoga shit is way better than jail. I ain't gonna lie to you. R. Kelly singing for Honey Buns. I'm over here just stretching. Oh my God. My sweet Jesus. R. Kelly, where the hell you at, nigga? Yeah, step in the name of what? Yeah, step in the name of commissary, nigga. I'm over here like stressed. I'm over here just like burning sweat with a bunch of niggas. Holy. Back to the shit.
In addition to so many of these law enforcement officials, of these law enforcement investigators as well. So, Andrew Kraft, thanks so much for being here with us as we continue to cover this story here. In the meantime, we just got a new live picture up overhead in Miami, Florida, of one of these residents that is connected to Diddy as well. We're going to put both of these shots on the screen.
Yo, by the way, this is why I say Diddy's done.
Let's put this up here. So, this is what you can see.
Diddy has multiple.
Kind of bring us back.
Is that Star Island?
Acquainted with this story. The Los Angeles home there of Diddy.
Is this Star Island?
Homeland Security today in connection with the federal sex trafficking
Oh my God, let me see.
Now, kudos to Fox
11. It's Star Island. That's that Miami property, Star Island right here. Oh my God, that's the shit that's worth like 40 or 50 million dollars.
The coast.
Very like super secluded, super exclusive. That's where Carisha used to be at.
Live pic.
Huh? She used to be there?
Picture right now of
my God.
His home in Los Angeles and his home in Miami, Florida, as we speak, live, raw, and unfiltered.
From what I know, he owns like high-rise condos in New York, so no houses like this.
In Los Angeles was registered to Bad Boys Films. It's a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, along with one of Combs's daughters. So, remember, we weren't exactly sure who was in the home at the time, either in Los Angeles or Miami. Of course, these are mansions, thousands of square feet, many acred properties. So you would imagine, and you're seeing kind of how the other half lives here, that, staffers at the home, possibly family, friends, assistants, what have you. We just don't know who was in the home at the time. Now, they had to make sure these homes were vacated before they can conduct kind of the peculiarities and the particularities of their investigation, kind of combing through, and you heard there from our friend Hal Kempfer on Fox 11 say that they would be taking a lot of photos, that they would probably be taking a lot of electronics like computer hard drives.
If we see a Diddy butt plug, no Diddy, on the goddamn Discovery, I'm done.
Bruh.
Carisha, by the way, Carisha, I heard you one of the, no bullshit, I heard Carisha's one of the informants.
Diddy sure begged the question of whether there's a criminal investigation, but the hugest red flag was back after the Cassie lawsuit was filed and there was an NYPD leak about a criminal probe. Now, you'll remember that lawsuit filed by a former girlfriend of Diddy's, the prominent R&B star Cassie, and there was some very, very damaging and disturbing claims made by Cassie against Diddy to the tune of sexual assault, degradation, and the like. And then she retracted that lawsuit after an undisclosed amount was settled on. Remember, she was asking, I believe, somewhere in the $30 million range of damages. But not more than a week after that lawsuit was filed, it was dropped over an undisclosed settlement.
48 hours, gang.
If this is in any way connected to this, I am just bringing in context to describe what has been going on with Diddy recently. Numerous lawsuits filed against him. Many of women who have been accusing him of various degrees of sexual assault and sexual misconduct and for his behavior. So if you are just joining us right now, I'm Andrew Kraft. We are over these scenes both in Los Angeles and in Miami. We don't have any confirmation of who is at the homes at the times of these raids, whether Diddy was in the vicinity, whether any of his family members or children or assistants or staffers were at the homes in question when the raids took place.
We seen who was at the home. Yeah, it looked like his 2 sons there.
Chat, this is crazy.
I would have been pissed off, though. I ain't gonna lie.
So, chat, you got to think about. Remember, I said 100,000. I think I'm lowballing it. Like, no Diddy. Like, we have to really think about what this is.
No Diddy.
This is a coordinated effort. It's not gonna only take state officials, whether in Florida, New York, or California. It's gonna take government official HSI. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So, like I said,
I'm pretty sure there's other like government officials involved. They gotta hit all 3 spots at the same time. These are places. Do you know what 17,000 square footage is? You gotta imagine. Whether it's a phone, whether it's like, you know what I mean, secret closets, whether it's anything, who cares? They have to comb through all of these things and the belongings of these things. Also, who knows if the warrant as only says you have physical search rights to look at the property. Maybe they have other rights to look at other things. By the way, again, this is the property over on the right here, which is Star Island. So essentially, I could show you how that looks. Star Island, Miami. Essentially, it looks like this. It's a man-made property or man-made island, so to speak, that was made by the U.S. military years ago, and it's sectioned off really nicely that everybody has these houses that cost $40 million or some crazy amount. Diddy's lived there for a while. I think recently, I think Ross bought a property over here. I believe, I can't remember how many, but I think it's about like 40-something properties that's on this island, period. Super exclusive. You can't get over there if you don't live there without some proper whatever. It's like almost like a gated island, if you want to say. So they had to hit, you know, because if you hit Los Angeles first, maybe the real shit was in another property. They got a call over there. Keep in mind, this is very different than even what they did for Trump, right? So when they ran into Trump's Mar-a-Lago property, if you don't know, that's his property in Florida. They didn't, and someone could correct me if I'm wrong, they didn't also run into his properties in other states. He has a property in Bedminster, New Jersey. He has a property at multiple properties in New York. They only served that search warrant for one particular place. It appears that with the Diddy, they're serving a search warrant for pretty much everywhere that may have been mentioned, either in maybe some of these civil suits or where some allegations of stuff is going down. The mere fact that they're searching,
I mean, Trump and Diddy two different type of powerful people.
Miami, I think he moved.
Trump got the case dismissed.
Year, so let's look at the year. Diddy buys Star Island property. Again, what year was this? Here we go. We need a date on this. Can we find a date? We can't find a date. Let's find a date. We just want to know when he moved into this. Okay, so actually, never mind. So, okay, so he's been here since 2011. So never mind. He's always been there. So I apologize for that. But I know the Homely Hills one, he hasn't been there forever. Homely Hills purchase. Let's see. So this was 2014. So this is a reasonable assumption. We don't know. Again, I'm speculating. We're just kind of giving, you know, some conversation pieces while all this shit is happening. It's a police raid. It's a search warrant. It's going to be slow. They're going to have people stand there all day, all the way till night. They're going to detain all these guys and probably try to either question them or they're going to release them and tell them they can't go back to the house because they're going to be searching everything. So this was $40 million, and it looks like this was bought maybe in 2014. Now, again, if we're going back to when that 17-year-old was, that's in the 90s. If we're going back to when Cassie was, that's in the early 2000s. And by the way, Cassie did say it went on to 2017. So who knows? Maybe Cassie gave some information or has been to this property. Who knows, right? Cassie could have been to this property and could have been to Star Island. Also, the reason why I'm looking up dates is because if it's showcasing a new place that he's bought within the last couple of years, it would probably lead me to believe that the police are in talks or have interviewed someone that has been to a newer property that is probably really recent in his life, but all these properties look like he's owned at least for 10 years or so. This is 10 years, and the other one's 10 years. And it's New York properties. I think he's owned for like a really long while. Yeah, it's near the Playboy Mansion, 17,000 square foot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Again, just to let you know why I looked up the dates is because say he bought a house last year. If they're searching that house, either they thought he brought something to the house that has evidence, or maybe he did something at the house, which means it would be a new girl or a girl that's current. Let's go back.
www. Welcome to
On the eve of the expiration of the Adult Survivors Act, it's a New York law allowing victims of sexual abuse a 1-year window to file civil action